It wasn't the prettiest of wins by any stretch, but being able to come through late with big shot from Chance and free throw shooting, just being able to pull off. What were your takeaways from that?
I hate to answer a question with a question. Have you ever coached?
No.
They're all pretty wins. That was a pretty win. Magbo making those 2 free throws, Chance making that big shot, getting timely stops. Those are some things that we need to do. We didn't defend the three-point line very well, and we didn't quite. Their defensive activity bothered us. We turned it over a couple times where we probably could have took advantage of some things. We didn't shoot the ball well, and a lot of times I think when you make shots, games look better. But we did some things late that we haven't been always doing. But that's just a grind out Valley win. So I'm really proud of the guys for that.
And we talked about after the last game the toughness of the team. Mm-hmm. Did you see that improve tonight?
Yeah, I thought there was some toughness there. There was one 50-50 ball late that they got, but we got most of the other ones. And then I think the one that they ended up getting, I want to say that's when they called that foul on Mayo, which was a tough call, but we were fighting for it. And then after reviewing the last game, I definitely feel like there's some improvement out there today in that regard. And so we definitely got them throughout the game, and we ended up getting some late as well.
So like right now, you throw James Graham back into the mix. You have Damian Mayo back, but just trying to find that balance of playing time and who should be in there. Just how much are you going to have to just kind of look back at it and just try to fix that, make that puzzle, because it seems to be a difficult one with all these guys you're going to play.
No, James is going to play a lot. He's healthy. He's practiced. He stayed in shape. He impacts the game. He had 4 blocks tonight, 7 rebounds. He's going to make shots. He played 26 minutes. He's going to play more. Some of those other guys have been playing because James has been hurt. Some of those other guys have been playing because Mayo's been hurt. When Mayo and James are healthy, they're playing a lot, as well as Austin, as well as Donnie, as well as Magbo. And then after that, we'll figure out per game who the other 3 or 4 guys are going to be. We've got some options, and it just depends on what we need. But those 5 guys are playing, and then everyone else will play their allotted role. Yeah, it's not a puzzle. We've been injured. It is what it is.
Yeah, I just see it as like Dalen had some good games throughout that stretch, and seeing that role decrease.
He'll play more the next game. Dalen didn't play tonight. That was a coach's decision, but he'll play more moving forward. Kendall Moore didn't play a lot tonight. Coach's decision. He'll play some more moving forward. Yep.
It just doesn't seem like you have more to give at this point with how many guys are healthy and what you want to do.
Good problem to have. Good problem to have. We need to be a little bit more turned up with our depth, and I think we will. I can really feel our group, starting to turn a corner, which is good this time of year. It's a big game we got coming up midweek, I think, or the weekend.
Saturday. Today
is midweek. Yes, Saturday. That's a big game. Yeah, that's a big game.
Coach, when I asked Austin Mason about, getting guys back from injury and some were hurt with injury, and him playing with different guys on the court, he pretty much answered and says, it doesn't matter. We all just want to win.
Yeah.
What's it like coaching a group like that when you do have so many weapons on the bench and even starting, but all the guys just want to win?
Well, their actions have to show that they want to win. I love the words, but whenever their actions are showing me that they want to win, it's a lot of fun because winning is fun. Tonight, outside of three-point line defense, I do feel like our guys wanted to win. We didn't necessarily play, in Wyatt's words, a pretty game, but we did some good things. And some of their actions and some of the words they were saying in the timeout, yeah, they do want to win. And this group, they've got capabilities. I think, I'm not sure of the standings, but I feel like we're still right there in the hunt. We got to be a game or 2 out of there. I think this group does want to win.
Alston's play today, just the quickness, being able to get into the lane, just being able to score 19 points, and had some critical ones coming.
Yeah, he breaks down the defense. He gives us that. He's always given us that. It's great to have him back out there. He really did a good job, especially the first 10 minutes of the game, getting other people involved. And then he kind of loosened up their defense a little bit where he could get some shots at it. He didn't particularly shoot it great today, but he stayed aggressive, which is more important than how well he shoots it for our team, because we normally will rebound those misses. We didn't really crash the glass tonight, but he controlled tempo, he controlled the ball, and he made his free throws. And he just gives us ball handling. We late in these conference games, we got to have somebody that naturally can handle the ball. And I think he turned it over one ball screen midway through the half. But other than that, I feel like he played a nice floor game. Didn't shoot it great, but you can win when you don't shoot it great.
Coach, we asked you after the last game, I mentioned flush it, and you said, no, we're not going to do that. And you said you were going to look at what happened in that Saturday game to get better today. What do you think about how your guys rebounded after that and what you kind of learned about your team over the last
Well, for starters, I had a meeting with my staff because we did not put our guys in the best position to win on Saturday. And that really, after watching it, probably ticked me off more than even how our guys played. With that being said, you don't always have to be in a great position to be successful. Sometimes you can just gut it out. But I feel like our guys tonight, had we not won tonight, it wasn't because the same reason we didn't win the last game. If we didn't win the night, we didn't quite execute very well offensively. We didn't quite make the right reads. We're trying, but we didn't. Our defense was fine tonight. Our rebounding was okay. Our 50-50 ball was decent. It was just a midweek valley game, man, that you got to create your own energy for, you got to get up for. But fortunately, we made some big shots down the stretch, and hopefully we can take this momentum into the next game.
You sleeping better with the free throw shooting right now?
Yeah, I don't sleep well anyway, but I'm very proud of the progress our guys have made. And Mogbo's 2 free throws a night to put us up 4. Other than Chance's shot to put us up 2 were probably the biggest shots of the game. And our guys have worked hard at it, and they're starting to reap, the benefits of their labor. But it's how you win games. You're not going to get easy buckets in this league, and we can go back and look at every game that we've come up short where we actually had a chance to win. And if we just make our free throws, we're winning them. So 76% the last 4 games. Yeah, and they should. And the last thing I'll say about free throw shooting, I told our team this. If I could send their parents a $100 bill for every free throw that they miss, like the school could bill the parents, send them an invoice for $100 for every one they miss, they'd start making them all. And they should. They should make them all.
All right, Coach. Last thing, Coach, one more question.
Yep.
It was coaches versus cancer tonight. Why is that special to you and your team?
Number one, because I am a huge proponent for caring for, praying for the less fortunate. And most people that have to fight the battle of cancer, it's probably out of their control. And it's just an unfortunate situation. So anytime, we can use our platform to bring awareness, which this year the initiative is Set the Screen, meaning when COVID hit, screening went down 99% because they didn't want you in clinics getting screening. And the number one way to avoid getting cancer in the 3 and 4 stage is to get screened early. So it's called Set the Screen, and that's something that we're involved with, my staff, my players, and we've also partnered with O'Reilly Auto Parts here locally with their CEO, Greg Johnson, and we've made some donations and we brought awareness, and we wore the sneakers tonight, and hopefully, anyone out there get screened because it can save your life.